Organization is one of the most important tools that you can use as a video editor to be more successful, more efficient, and just get a lot more done with way less headaches. Now, I've done a video in the past about staying organized in Premiere, but it's just as important to stay organized in your Finder windows. And I'm gonna go through what I do to keep organized. So like I've said in previous videos, I run video for like 15 accounts at work. It can get very unruly very quick. There's a lot of footage going around. There's a lot of project files and it can get crazy. But I follow a system that really makes it make sense to me. And maybe my system isn't the one for you, but what you need to do is find a system that works and stick to it. You cannot cheat the rules of the system because that is how things get out of whack fast, and it's a very, very slippery slope. So for me, what I like to do is I like to separate photo and video in my drives. For this example, I have a video drive. It's just labeled health and wellness. And as you can see, I have all of our health and wellness clients on this drive. And if I picked any one of them, they're all going to follow the same suit. Pretty much what I will do is I will have an assets folder. I usually will have a fonts folder. And then I have several different footage folders, which are all in the same naming convention. And that is month, day, and then a descriptor that makes sense for the client that I'm shooting for. So for example, I'm gonna show you our Varble Orthodontics folder. Now for me, this is all shot in the same spot. So I don't need that many descriptors because it's all the same sort of thing. But what I am specific on is what the shoot actually entails. So let's say it just says Varble or there's nothing behind it. That's probably just a normal orthodontic shoot where we're getting B-roll or just stuff for general video content. However, if I have a date and then TH, that's a talking head video. So if I'm looking in the future and scrubbing through clips and bins, trying to figure out what I want to use, I'm not going to grab that talking head folder because there's no B-roll in there. It's just talking head. And you might notice in the Varble Orthodontics folder, I have a folder named PPWF. This is where all of my project files go. And if you work in Premiere, you know that when you make a new project, it wants to put a ton of stuff on your drive. So usually every project that I do, I will name to this file and I'll click on it and you'll see these project files follow the exact same naming conversions. So if I were to ever need to go back to a project to either rework something, make revisions, I know exactly what I'm looking for, I know what the footage is called, and I know exactly where to find it. And to take it a step further, I will name all of my exports the same thing as well. So let's say my social media manager needs me to make an adjustment on January 2nd Varble. I know exactly which project file to go to and exactly where that footage is. Taking the time to invest in your own organization system is a fantastic way to keep stress down and keep efficiency up and just be a better overall, faster video editor.